Hello everybody! Welcome back to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each Monday I share with you a few projects that I'm working on or that's caught my interest in hopes that it would inspire you to do something creative this week. So what have you been working on? With Valentine's just around the corner, hopefully that you've got that squared away and you're ready to pass out those little goodies with your nice handcraft. Hi Janie, thank you for joining us today. Anyway, so before we dive into today's project, I do have a few announcements. The first of which was about Paper Pumpkin. If you have been wondering about Paper Pumpkin, then let it be known that Paper Pumpkin is increasing its rates. Yes, unfortunately, it's just the signs of the times. There are some supply issues, and so they need to increase the rate. So, but I think March is the date that the rates will go up. So if you've been on the fence about it, well, wait no more. Purchase a prepaid subscription, which is the best deal right now, because not only are you locking in the rates, you're also earning free Sale-a-bration products. What a deal, right? So once you get your prepaid subscription, you're not stuck. I mean, with everything with Stampin' Up, satisfaction guaranteed. Say you're going on vacation, you won't be able to work on that project. That's okay. Just suspend it and skip that month and resume the next month. Or if you're really hating it, which I doubt, but anyway, if you really find that it's not your jam, then you can cancel it. In fact, I think if you are very unhappy with the kit, you can even return it. So satisfaction guarantee, and you have nothing to lose. So right now, I would recommend getting a prepaid subscription. And if you are already a subscriber, you might want to consider locking in the rates for the duration, for like a 1-year subscription or a 6-month subscription, just so that you are locking in the low rates right now before it goes up. So I will put the link in the description box below so that if you're interested in subscribing, then click the link. And another thing I wanted to point out is we've got some new blends color. These are natural tones. They're perfect for if you're coloring skin of pictures like that. So anyway, so that's available. Hi, Lynette. How are you? Anyway, so good to see you. It's really great to be home. I've been traveling, and it's just nice to be with my craft supplies. Anyway, so I know you're excited to see what I have planned for today. We have a fun fold. I know you guys like fun fold cards, so here's a fun fold card. It's easy to make, and I also wanted to highlight a particular stamp set. This is one of the Sale-a-bration free items, and it is $100 level, but believe me, it is worth accumulating your order for this particular set because it is such a versatile set. You will see as I demonstrate today. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around. Hi, Anne. I'm glad you can join me today. All right, so I'm kind of moving my work area around, so we'll see if this produces a better viewing experience for you. Okay, there we go. So here we go. We're gonna highlight special moments. Okay, I really like this set. It's, as I said, it's definitely worth accumulating $100 order to redeem this free set because it covers a wide range of sentiments, as you can see. The fonts are classic. I love the mix of different fonts here, and you can easily pair it with any kind of images, designer series papers that you might have. And also there's a few that pairs really well for the inside and the outside of the card, so that's always a plus. Okay. So anyway, yes, and those blends are great for coloring animals as well as people. Okay, so looks like this 4 o'clock might be a great time. I'm having more people jump in, which is great. All right, so this is the fun fold card that I want to share with you today. It's, I think they named it corner fold. It's something that's new to me. Perhaps that's something that you have worked with. So even if it's something that you've seen, hopefully this video would remind you about this fold and to resurrect it and play with it again. And as you can see, once I work on a fold, I usually create multiples of it so it's ready whenever I'm needing a card, so that you're not always reinventing the wheel trying to figure out, okay, what am I scoring? So it's just time saver. Okay, so let me show you a couple samples before we actually make one. Okay, so this corner fold is kind of like a pop-up card, but on the corner, which is, you know, interesting. So here's the first card. Very simple. Okay. And for those of you who don't recognize this, I'm using one of these new Sale-a-bration free items, Island Vibes. Okay. So this is from there. And this is also one of the images from this set. And with most Stampin' Up! Stamps, there's always something to correlate or correspond to coordinate. So in this particular case, this Island Vibe works really well if you're looking for designer series papers to match it, would be these two. Okay, this is what I use. This is In the Wild. Okay, and this particular one is called Bloom Where You're Planted. So both of these will work well with this particular stamp set. Okay, so let me put that away. So this is one card, and this is, I think, in the tropics, one of the tropical die sets, and I just love how it coordinates with that, and you can certainly work on that. Okay, so again, this is from the set. Okay, so all the sentiments of the cards that you'll see today are all from the Special Moments set. So thinking of you, happy birthday. So that's one card. And here's another one. Again, using free paper from the Sale-a-bration catalog. This is a $50 item. Thanks for brightening up my day. See? And this one is using the paper too. In case you're not familiar with it, the set of paper, see how well used this is, the Sunshine and Rainbows. You can use the die, the Brilliant Rainbow dies, and cut out the rainbow. How awesome is that, right? It's very easy. So that's how I did this. And again, this is using cotton pads. I've shown that in one of my last videos. So yeah, so it's just a little added detail to make what a homemade card is all about, right? So that's one. And here's another one. So how I determine where to position this is I basically just open this up and make sure that it fits within here so that you don't have any issues putting it in the envelope. Okay. So this is from the Heart and Home suite. Cute. So again, sentiments from the Special Moments set. I think you're wonderful. Where would I be without a friend like you? I'm sure we all have a friend like that. So here's a card that you can tell your special friend. And with Valentine's coming, of course, I have to make a Valentine's card, or at least Valentine-ish looking card. This is from Heart Conversations, Sweet Conversations. With the paper. And the thing I like about you is everything, right? So these are die cut from the Heart dies. So there you go. Just a card to say you're amazing, right? Who can you send a card like this to, right? So again, you see this? Okay. So I hope you like these versions, and so I thought we would go ahead and make one on screen for you. So the first thing you need is, of course, your handy dandy scoring board. Okay. So we're going to start with the regular note card. This is 8.5 by 5.5, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to score. So let me grab this. So you're going to score almost like normally at 4.25, right? Normally you would score 4.25, but to make it easier, oh here, let me go. There's my, is you want to stop at 3.5, okay? So I just want to make sure you can see this, okay? So 4.25, I'm going to score all the way down to 3.5, okay? Then I'm going to flip it around and score the other side, okay? You can certainly just score the whole one score line. That's perfectly fine. But what I'm doing here is because remember, the hump side is where you fold in. And since with this card, you're folding in and out, it's just easier. It will just make it easier to fold, if it makes sense, okay? So after that, what you're gonna do is just put a little notch at 2.25. Wait, let me, gotta do it this way, okay? So I flip it back around. I'm doing this just so that it's easier when I'm folding it, but again, if you don't have to, okay? If it will confuse you, then don't do that. So 2.25, 6.25. Basically, it's a 2-inch gap here, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is I am going to, let's see. Okay. Okay. So score that. Let me just make sure. See, the ruler is very helpful here. Okay, so there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's the base of your card. So the next thing you want to do is just burnish it. That way you can have nice, clean, sharp edges. So I'm going to start from here. Okay, and the other side is the side. Okay, and here's this side and this side. And there you have it. Okay? All right, so let's pick a piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead. I've already picked this. Now how you cut it, I'm very old school, so I'm sure there must be a fancier way to do this, but I just take my pencil, and this is your normal mat size, which would be 4 by 5.25. So I'm going to lay it on my card. Okay, so I think you can see this. And so here's the edge. So I just move this down to when I figure out where the gap is. Oops, I just broke my pencil. There we go. Okay, and that's it. And here is, trying to make sure, I have to be conscious to make sure that you can see me on the camera. Okay, so there we go. And there you have it. And of course, you know, you want to erase any marks you've made. Okay. So let's go ahead and adhere that. Put that away. Okay. So there we go. And This is such a bright color. And it's from the rainbow set, which is very popular right now. Okay, so we've got that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've already pre-cut, because you probably don't want to see me cutting anything because we all know what to do about cutting. So for this particular one, I've already cut a kite from this Kite Delight set. Okay. And one way to mark how much clearance I have is I'm going to open that up and okay, because you don't want to put glue on this side because that's going to be outside, right? So I think that should work, right? Yep, you want to make sure it's within this edge here, otherwise you won't fit the envelope. Okay, so that's glued. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this with ribbon. So where is my scissors? Ah, and that's something. I guess before I go live, I always have everything all packed and ready to go, and for some reason it's always missing once the camera starts rolling. I don't know what it is, but that seems to be the way. So I'm going to glue that. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I forgot. I already did this. Okay. Hi, Nola. Hi, Faith. Hi, Fran. So I stamped this, okay, and then I'm using the other side, okay. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want this ribbon, so I'm going to cut that out, and oops. Glue that here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to put it right here. So it's just so much fun building the scene here. And last but not least, the sentiment. Hang in there. I think I'm going to put it right here. All right, so that's the front. And now to do the back, again, what I do is I approximately place it on there, and I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to move it down with my oops. Okay, and I'm going to cut it. So how's it looking? I hope you're finding that this is not very difficult at all. So that looks right. So let's slap this on the card. Okay. Oh. Wow, I ran out of tape just in the nick of time. Let's see, so we're gonna do that. Okay, there. And of course, we're going to embellish it further with some more clouds, okay? So, remember this flap here. So I'm going to, for little things like this, I like to use the Tombow glue. Okay. And I'm going to put one, let's see, right here. for me, I always like to have cards that create depth, like something's behind something. So that's why I did that. And let's see, where do I want to put this one now? Let's see. Looks like I should just want to make sure that it won't get crushed. Yeah, I think that should work. Yeah. Okay. So have fun playing with it, you know. So I'll put this right here. There. Oh, I think it. There. There you go. So then you could put any myriad of sentiments from the set on here, right? So there you have it. That wasn't too difficult, was it? So there's this card that we made together. Okay. And let me bring back the other cards so that you can see all the other variations. Well, I hope that you will find time to try one of these cards, and I would love to see how your version came out. This was a card that I saw on Instagram from one of the European demonstrator. I think her name was Daniela Enke. I'm probably butchering her name, but yeah, so, and there wasn't instructions. So what the measurements you see me do is basically my interpretation of her card. I'm pretty sure there's room for a lot of variations, like if you want it a little bit smaller, corner fold, a little wider, just have fun with it. And as I said, once you start making this, be sure to make a few more, because that way you'll have it ready whenever you feel like this is a kind of card that you want to make, right? Okay, great. I'm glad you guys liked it. And again, hope to see what you come up with. Can't wait to see them. I do have a Facebook group, the Beehive. That's a little bit more of a casual group where we share a little bit more fun stuff, not so much business stuff. So if you're interested, do join the group. And so I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching this. It looks like it's a great time. I know I've been jumping around different times for this. While I was gone in the States, the 12 noon was what worked for me while I'm in the States. But now that I'm home, I'm kind of playing around with the noon time, 4 o'clock. I think the 4 o'clock seems to be working because I'm having quite a bit of viewers today, which I'm really thankful for. So again, thank you for watching this, whether you're watching this live with me or on replay. I really appreciate it. Be sure to give me a like and leave me some comments. It would be a great encouragement to me. And if you don't already have a demonstrator and would like to join, or if you'd like to join my team, please message me and we can connect. Again, remember, it's Sale-a-bration, okay? Do not miss this, because this is such a wonderful opportunity to order something and also get some things free. So out of this package here, this set of paper is definitely free. This is free. This is free. So why not, right? If you're ordering stuff for your inventory, like if you're stocking up on cardstock, hey, do it now, because it only takes $50 to earn something. And they're all great products, not cheapy little, because a lot of times freebies mean cheap things, but these are not. These are good quality products, at least $11.50 to $12 value. And again, Paper Pumpkin is going up in price in March, so lock in the rates now with a prepaid subscription and also get a free Sale-a-bration product. All right. Well, thank you again for joining me today. I appreciate it. And I will see you next Monday, which is Valentine's Day. So I'll have fun thinking of something for you guys. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.